Hello everybody and welcome back to Football Manager 2023? 24. Football Manager 24. It's been so long since I've recorded a video I forgot what version of the game we're playing, but it is the Youth Academy Only Challenge with FC Toledo and it's the best day of the year, of the season. Honestly, would you even realise that I've not recorded a video in 3 weeks? This has been a terrible intro. It's Youth Intake Day. Let's go and have a look. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to the save with CD Toledo. I even called them FC Toledo on the intro as well, so it's all gone horribly wrong, but let's ignore that and dive into the save. 15th in La Liga at the moment, 8 games to go. We are 5 points away from safety, so it is looking pretty close, to be honest, and it's looking pretty close at the bottom of the table. You can see that Valladolid are probably gone on 16 points from 30 games, but Zaragoza, Getafe, Ponferrada, Pamplona, Toledo, Espanyol, all in that battle. And I would say if Espanyol win their game in hand to get to 33 points, they're probably looking pretty safe from that battle. So it looks like it's 2 more teams of 5 to go down, and we are just at the top of that cusp, and if we can stay in La Liga for 1 more season it would be huge, because financially it has been an absolute windfall for us, given that we're spending no money on transfers, minimal money on wages. We have such a few outgoings that this is absolutely ridiculous. You can see we're sitting at like the £21 million mark. We actually have £12 million in our transfer budget. We have 169,000 pounds a week roughly in our wage budget as well. So we've got lots and lots of financial power building up, and that is all because we are in La Liga, and that is helping really well. We've had a terrible run of results. I don't know why I get bored with formations, but I got a bit bored with Noah's Ark, so I thought let's try something. We tried it. It didn't work. The 5-3-2 didn't work. We were giving up a lot of chances, conceding a lot of goals in the 4-1-4-1. So the 5-3-2 didn't work, so I thought I'd try a 4-3-3. That didn't work other than beating Atletico Madrid, which is impressive, but we lost to a lot of teams that we probably should have played better against. So we're going to go back to the Noah's Ark system. It's got us this far. If we look at the league table and then look at our previous positions, it got us high as 8th. Like just before sort of the midpoint would be 19 games, which would be here. But yeah, we were sort of on a good trajectory and then it's sort of fallen off a little bit. So I think we stick with the Noah's Ark system, the 4-1-4-1 asymmetric, whatever the official name is. I think we stick with that and go for it, because yes, you get, I say me, we get mauled by like Barcelona 10-0, obviously Real Madrid 8-0. There's been some absolute maulings in there, but you know, it's not. I think you can live with them if the overall aspect of results is getting better. We were on a terrible run in the Noah's Ark system. We picked up a 2-2 against Valladolid. Not great. We did win in the Spanish Cup first round, second round, and then lost in the third round using it. And then that sort of prompted a change. Yeah. I don't know. We've got 8 games. Hopefully we can hold on. Even if we survive by goal difference or head-to-head or a point, I'm happy. But that's a very quick recap, because the most of this video is going to be looking up here. Well, not up here. We'll be looking at the main screen. But when I press this button up here, we're going to find out together what our youth intake is like. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes! Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment. Whisper it quietly, but this could be a so-called golden generation. Ariel Campos, the diamond in a very strong group of players. We have a Venezuelan in there, which is great. 4 Spanish elite talents with him to make it 5. 3 top talents, another goalkeeper, which is good. Enzo Navarro and Manuel as 3 Spanish players. We've got an Argentinian in the good talents as well, which is good to see. And then the decent talents probably aren't going to make it. I'm not even going to look at them, to be honest. We're going to start with the good talents. I think our squad is coming along in such a way that these players generally don't get contracts anymore, and we focus on good talent above, and I think we're going to take that risks. So there are Patreons and channel members whose names need to go into the game, so you'll see them from next season onwards, and they are people that have expired their extra support for the channel, which is totally fine, but their names will be removed from the game, and then we'll have a big review at the end of the season or the beginning of next season to go through who's got who and how they're all getting on. So let's have a look then. First up, Ramon, an attacking midfield centre, 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Not looking too bad off the bat. I quite like it. A mercenary, not brilliant. Young attacking midfielder, a leader. Physically not looking great, but does have good fitness and good balance, so I won't be able to be pushed off the ball very easily. Stamina's not too bad, but lacking acceleration and pace. But, damn it, I saw tries killer balls often and immediately looked at passing, and he's got passing 6, so it's not going to be brilliant. But work rate, teamwork, determination, flair, leadership, decisions and aggression all looking pretty decent. First touch and the technique is there to do killer balls, but the passing isn't quite right, and his vision's a bit low as well. But you never know, he may get a contract in that attacking midfield role. Is Ramon. Obviously everyone will get a nice fancy face at some point as well. Fernando Felipe, attacking midfield left, 1/2-star current ability, 3-star potential, can play on the right as well. 5'6", balanced physical young winger, pace 12, fitness 15, agility 11, acceleration 13, so some key attributes physically which look pretty good. Aggression 11, flair 14, work rate 11, technique 13, passing 9 and first touch 8, so not too bad. He's not looking too bad. Has he got anything useful sort of up here? He's got a good bit of his ability to do the unexpected, lots of room to grow, doesn't like big or not consistent, can't head the ball, but yeah, you know, he's 5'6" and a winger, so wouldn't expect him to do too much heading. But yeah, not bad, all left-footed as well, pretty much all left-footed. Next up then, centre-back, Adrian Pino, 1/2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential, so the weakest person we're probably going to look at. Centre-back, Adrian Pino, 6'4", get him in. It doesn't matter. He's going to be class. Temperamental leader, young centre-back, jumping reach 11, balance 11, natural fitness 11, strength 2 is pretty rubbish. But he's brave, he's determined, he's got good teamwork, good work rate, can't see, can't move off the ball, doesn't have any flair, so if you ask him to do a step over, he's going to be like, what? I don't know what you're on about. Composure 2, concentration 5, heading 3. So he's really tall and he can sort of jump a little bit, but his actual connection with the ball will be pretty terrible. Marking 10, tackling 9. I actually think he's got decent starting positions, but that lack of potential could severely harm him. Obviously bravery and his work rate are going to be highly recommended in the pros and cons, and then consistency is pretty low, and yeah, lack of composure 2, yeah, that's going to be pretty bad. Pino, not too sure about him. Cristian Paginos, another centre-back from Argentina, 1-star current ability, 3-star ability, other way round, 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Cristian Paginos at centre-back. 6'5", so he's even taller. Jumping reach 15 is even better. Heading 7 is better as well, so he is automatically looking better than the Spanish centre-back. But a balanced personality, not too bad. Brave, aggressive, determined. He's a leader. Good work rate. Positioning is good. Marking 9, tackling 7, heading 7. Composure's better at 9 as well. He's much better. Forget the other guy. Forget him. We're going to go with Cristian Paginos, who does look much better. Fairly inconsistent and needs to improve on his first touch. He does, as we like to play ball-playing defenders. Versatile though, lots of room to grow, decent personality of balance than normal, 2-footed as well, which is very useful, can play right back and holding midfield, so I think you'll get a bit of a chance. If he improves those physicals, we could be up and away with Cristian Paginos, which is good. Wing back left, Audio Michael, or Michael, 1-star current ability, 3-star potential, 5'10", low determined, physical attacking fullback, stamina 11, pace 10, fitness 14, balance 10, acceleration 13, leadership 12, teamwork 13, tackling 12, crossing 12. I think there's a good basis there. Like, yeah, I think if you could get him to play maybe in that midfield left row in the Noah's Ark system, I like the physicals. Stamina, pace, fitness, acceleration and balance all above 10, agility 9, that's pretty useful. Get those mental attributes up a bit. Crossing is already really good at 12 for his age. Tackling is good for a bit more of a defensive based winger. First touch needs to be better, dribbling needs to be better, but all in all, I'm not too upset about that. He is slightly injury prone, has a competitive streak, is inconsistent, can't head the ball, bad low level of determination, and needs to be an effective aerial presence. But yeah, again, he's on the wing, so I'm not too worried about that one. So not too bad there, that's the good talents. We'll move into the top talents. Manuel is the striker. 1-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. Manuel up front is bringing with him a balanced, intelligent young striker. He has a lot of pace, 12, balance 14, agility 12, anticipation 12, composure 11, determination 13, leadership 14, off the ball 11, technique 11, finishing 10. Now, I would want him as an advanced forward, but he comes deep to get the ball, which doesn't work. So I would untrain that trait, because I think with that pace, that anticipation, that off the ball, and his composure and finishing, and his technique, at the age of 16, he could really turn into something useful. He really could. So I think, yeah, we'd untrain comes deep, or try to untrain comes deep to get the ball. Now, why would he have comes deep to get the ball? Maybe it's because his off the ball is good and his passing's half decent. But I think you bin that off and then you try and get him to work on his. I mean, again, he's 16. Decisions, focus on his decisions and his work rate, getting him working harder. Work on that acceleration if we can, but I think he's pretty useful actually. Manuel, I quite like the look of him, and in a top talent, that's pretty good. Enzo Navarro, attacking midfield right, but can play all three attacking midfield positions. 1-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. Enzo Navarro, 6'1", unambitious physical young winger. I'll say lacks pace. Pace and acceleration is both 9. That's not dreadful. Agility 10, balance 10, jumping reach 12, fitness 13. So good jumping reach. Aggression 14, flair 13, leadership 11, work rate 11, technique 14. Dribbling 6, crossing 3. Bit low for a right-footed right winger. You'd want to see that crossing up a little bit higher. But generally, again, not a bad starting point. Determination 3. You'll know I'm not a big fan of low determined players. But yeah, lots of room to grow, fair amount of pace. He's got technical ability, he's versatile, he needs to work on his crossing. He's a little bit inconsistent and lacks game intelligence. So yeah, we'll need to maybe figure it out. And also it says he's favoured on the right as an inside forward who's right-footed. I know he's sort of two-footed, but yeah, not too sure I agree with that with Enzo Navarro. So a little bit disappointing after seeing Manuel, but the goalkeeper, always good to get goalkeepers, Jose Maria Benavides, which is a great name, 1-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Lovely to see that with a goalkeeper. He is a low determined shot-stopping young goalkeeper. Fitness 13, balance 12, decisions 12, teamwork 15, work rate 12, reflexes 13, rushing out tendency 11, handling 13. That's really good for a 16-year-old. But needs to work on his command of area, one-on-ones, his throwing, his distribution as a whole, I think. Kicking 6, throwing 4. Concentration 7, anticipation 7, agility 7, which I think agility is maybe not be the key attribute for goalkeepers this year, but it's certainly a key attribute for goalkeepers. But 6'3", not too bad. Hopefully get some game time in the under 21s or under 19s, and then the B team, maybe a loan here or there as well. Not too bad. But now we head into the elite talents, and this is normally where it gets fun. So Ariel Campos is the diamond in a very strong player. So he is actually this first one we were going to look at. And weirdly, he's got high potential, but he's not the best current ability. So we're going to do it different this time. We're going to start at the top and go down, because Ariel Campos is the last one we want to look at, because he's the diamond in a very strong player. So starting at that top place, Brian Bernath as a right back, 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Yes. It's another really good fullback coming through our system. Lots of comments about that in the comment section, being like, why are we producing so many good left backs? Well, now we have an amazing right back as well. A balanced, technical young fullback. No physical attribute other than strength is below 9. He has strength 6, acceleration 9, agility 10, pace 10, stamina 11, fitness 12, jumping reach 12, balance 13. Aggressive, brave, determined, good off the ball, good work rate, good technique, good tackling, good dribbling, crossing is 7, passing 10. He is not going to be far off our first team. I think he's going to be very useful to have in the first team as an out-and-out right back. I like the look of him. It's another nationality we don't have in the team. In fact, two nationalities we don't have in the team. Venezuelan and Hungarian, which isn't a mix I would have thought of. But very, very consistent, which is good. Very brave and yeah, love that. Versatile, good personality. Committed player, gives his all, versatile. Needs to improve his heading, not quite at the right level. And needs to be better at marking. He's got marking 6. But overall, I like where this has started with Brian Bernath. Isn't it Bernath? It's got an accent over the E. Let me know in the comment section how I would explain that or say that, because I'm not 100% sure. If my voice is sounding a little bit strange, I've got a different microphone for this. I've set up my system. This is not the perfect time to tell you this, but here we go. I've set up my system so that I'm hoping for EAFC and hopefully bringing back F1 driving on the second channel, I can have a microphone over there by my, you can't see it because the green screen's back, over there by my PlayStation, which means then I can record in a different sort of setup. So keep yourself posted if you like either of those games. Go and check out the second channel. I'll link it eventually up in that top corner up there somewhere, and we'll go and look through it. Next up then, midfield centre, Uluwatusin Yahaya, which is a great name I'm going to struggle to say during commentary. But 1-star current ability, 5-star potential. Uluwatusin Yahaya is from Spain and Nigeria, could represent either country. Balanced leader, young midfielder. Very good stamina at 14, balance 14, agility 12, aggression 14, bravery 15, determination 13, leadership 11, finishing 13 for a central midfielder. That is very impressive. Work rate 10, teamwork 8, marking 8, passing 8, tackling 9. 5'9", not bad. Again, looks pretty good for Yahaya. Lots of positive stuff, but a little bit injury prone, inconsistent as well, but hopefully we can train those out of him. Injury proneness, I don't know if you can train it out of it by playing lots of games and not getting injured, but consistency, if they play more consistent, they will lose their inconsistent traits as part of their sort of background numbers that you can't see. So hopefully we can do that. But yeah, I mean, Uluwatusin Yahaya looks pretty good, to be honest. Not too upset there. Next up, centre-back, Alberto Alonso, 1.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Alberto Alonso is 6'5", with a jumping reach of 15, natural fitness 14, balance 15, aggression 11, determination 13, leadership 15, tackling 11, heading 8, marking 8, positioning 6, which needs to improve. But overall, a very, very good start for a 16-year-old centre-back. Mercenary, physical young centre-back. Unfortunately, quite a few cons. Needs to refine his positional sense. Has a competitive streak. Not at the current ability. Looks to be on his own, out for his own interest. A bit of a mercenary. Inconsistent. Not versatile. And a fairly slow player. Pace 8, acceleration 8. So that's considered low now and slow at this level. So it's going to be interesting. That jumping reach, though, could get you out of a lot of trouble. It really could get you out of a lot of trouble in certain games. Yeah, interesting. Alberto Alonso, not too bad. Another one that I think in the under-19s and the B team and loan moves away and stuff could progress quite a lot with good amount of game time. So definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up, midfield centre, Dani Ortega. 1-star current ability, 5-star potential. Dani Ortega is a fairly determined technical young midfielder, not too bad, 15 years old. Oh, that's an interesting one. Works well within a team, lots of growth, good personality. What have we got? A committed player, versatile, lacks a bit of strength, inconsistent and not quite at the right level just yet. But 5'5", acceleration 13, balance 12, stamina 11, pace 9, fitness 10. Decisions 10, bravery 10, aggression 10, determination 16, flair 11, teamwork 15, work rate 12, technique 14, passing 11, heading 11, first touch 9. So not a bad little... I mean, 8 stone. You are going to be pushed off the ball, lad, Ortega. You need to go and get some weight on and put some strength on and grow a little bit as well. But not too bad at all. I do like the look of it. It's looking pretty good for Dani Ortega, and a nice easy name to say as well. So if we had a midfield partnership in the future of Dani Ortega and Uluwatusin Yahaya, that would be... I would hope Ortega gets on the ball more, to be honest. But the final player, the diamond in a very strong group of players, is Ariel Campos, a holding midfielder, a position we play, the position we need. We need to keep these players coming through in these key positions. 1-star current ability, 5-star potential. Ariel Campos. does look pretty good. A light-hearted, intelligent young midfielder, 5'9", only Spanish nationality, lots of green, which is good, very consistent, very brave, lots of room to grow, decent personality, committed player, versatile, lacks a bit of strength, not quite the right level, has a little bit of a competitive streak as well, but not worried about that. Physically needs to improve. He's got fitness 15 and then everything is 8 or below in terms of physicals. Mentals is pretty much where he shines, I would say. Anticipation 13, bravery 15, decisions 13, determination 14, work rate 12, vision 10. That looks pretty good. First touch 12, tackling 11, technique 14 as well. So all looking decent. Comes deep to get the ball when you're already as a holding midfielder is just weird. So we'll probably, unless that means he'll drop in between the middle two to pick it up, like sort of like a natural halfback. Not too sure how deep, because I would argue playing as a holding midfielder means you're already deep. So yeah, not too sure about that one. But not too bad, not too bad. Let me know in the comments section who is your favourite player from this. I probably would go for Brian Bernath, or Bernath, I don't know how you'd say it, you need to let me know. But I think in a position we need, which is right back, the starting attributes he has looks very, very good. It's a great nationality that we don't have in the team at the moment in Venezuelan or Hungarian. Yeah, I think he edges it for me, but I can understand why Ariel Campos was picked as a diamond. I can understand why all of these elite talents will probably at some point get to the first team. They are all looking very good, and I think that's good. So a little quick look then. David down here, not looking amazing, unambitious, physical young fullback. Then we have Jesus Caro, who is a fairly ambitious leading young winger. Again, physicals look okay, but technicals look pretty poor in that one. And Sergio Lilera, midfield right, Lilera, lots of pace, bit of dribbling, bit of first touch, maybe because he's probably the one that would maybe get a chance to make it. But yeah, I don't think any of these at the bottom will get a contract. Let me know who your favourite elite player is, or it might not even come from the elites, it may come from down here. You may really have liked Manuel. I think he was very good, as well as the striker, lots of attributes in the right position for what we want. So yeah, I mean, he'll have the issue, he'll have the issue of competing with Moreno, who on the last episode you'll know that we gave a big bumper contract to, who's happy at the moment, but given that his value is £50 million and his minimum fee release was 85 million, I don't think if we go down, if we get relegated, he's going to want to leave for a bigger club. I would imagine he's going to very soon be like he wants to play for a big club. We did have who was it that was moaning before? I can't remember who was moaning. Someone was moaning. I've got a feeling it may have been Akinde. There he is, Anthony Akinde. He's stopped moaning now, but earlier on he was moaning about wanting to join a stronger squad, and I've got a feeling that could be the issue that we get with a lot of our players. And I definitely don't want to lose Akinde because he's really good. He's really good. He has got a £20 million release clause, which is good. I'm glad we got that one up there because Atletico Pamplona are looking around and sniffing around him, so hopefully he can see the light at the end of the tunnel with us and what we're trying to do, and see how it goes. But yeah, he sort of broke into the first team, helped us get promoted, and he's doing a pretty solid job in La Liga, which is really good to see. So we have 8 games left. But we have to play Barcelona, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid and Valencia as our last 4 games of the season. So I'm sort of hoping we can pick up points from Zaragoza, Valladolid and Athletic Bilbao, all of and Ponferrada, who are not doing... Atletico Bilbao are third, so that's... Ignore what I was saying there. But we are playing Zaragoza, Ponferrada and Valladolid, who are teams currently sitting below us. So hopefully we can pick up some results. But we'll be back at the end of the season to go through all of that. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We are edging ever closer to 10,000 subscribers, which is huge. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.